Hi everyone, I'm Jeran Smutwal. I'm an environmentalist and an entrepreneur, social media strategist based in Kenya and Nairobi, Kenya, that is. I'll be super happy to be a trainer today, and we'll be going on social media, social media tools, and we're just going to tackle the basic social media platforms that we have. And when I was preparing this presentation, I just came in as someone who, like, with a point of view that I'm going to teach people who have never seen social media in their life. So it's gonna be as basic as possible. And for any advanced training, feel free to write to me on the email I'll provide at the end of the training. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. So I tried to make a thumbnail with one of the social media tools by Extinction Rebellion, and yeah, I'm super happy it came out this way. Cool. So I'm Jeran Smutol, social media strategist, entrepreneur, and an environmentalist. So I'll go directly to training. So first we'll go to overview. Then we'll go to basic Facebook, then basic Twitter, and basic Instagram. And I'll touch on a few on the social media rules so that we don't get ourselves into the wrong side of the law while using social media. Cool. So an overview. So basically, social media, these are media that uses online tools and technologies to facilitate social interaction. Some of the social media tools that we all know are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and blogs. Uh, Social media is a fundamental tool for it empowers people to take action for the environment and also to fight any social injustices that is happening in the world. And that's why we are having this social media training today. So just to empower you all to make sure that you're using social media in the right way and also to air out issues that are happening in the society. But as much as social media is there to help us to interact, it can have an unforeseen consequences because we have in Kenya, we have a cybercrime act. Also, I'm sure all over the world there's such an act. So whenever you use social media not in the right way, most probably you might get yourself in the wrong side of the law. And I hope you're all not ready to go to jail because of Facebook and Twitter. So, direct to the different uses of social media. Each and every social media platform was made for different purposes. As much as it all trickled down to social interaction, but every social media platform they're going to check on today has their own purpose. So for on Twitter, it's used to share ideas in real time, to share news, to share things that are happening in real time. If you want to get the latest news in the world, just go on Twitter, check on the trending, and you'll be surely good to go. Facebook is more of social interaction. That's where communities are built. That's where a lot of people meet. There are friends who are like long lost friends. And also, this is a place where you can create a movement in the easiest way possible. Instagram is a less serious social media platform for it basically helps in sharing visuals in such a way that if you got a very perfect photo of yourself, the best place to put it is not on Facebook or Twitter but on Instagram. Why social media? Why all these training and everything? uh, I don't know, it's not scrolling down. Okay, thank you. It gives an independent voice in such a way that you can see on most people in social media, they usually put a tagline saying that my tweet, my voice, or my views, my everything that I put on this platform are mine. So it gives an independent voice in such a way that you can just give your own thoughts about something without being taken like as an organization or anyone. Yeah, it promotes activities and action. Uh, Basically, Extinction Rebellion is a non-violent action campaigning organization. So when they are on the ground doing their action, so you can share whatever you're doing on the ground with the people around the world in social media. So you can also reach out and engage with people with locally relevant content, such a way that there are some information that people like maybe in the global south cannot understand, but people in the global north can understand. So it really helps to centralize and also share relevant content within your locality. So what are social media rules? Before you post or make any social media post, you should ask yourself this question: is the content relevant to the page or to your to the page that you're posting? Is the content objective or is it biased? Or will the content offend or divide the audience? Is the content timely? Because sometimes you can share content that is not timely at all. Um, it's like communicating climate change back in 1900 or somewhere back there relate with. So is the content from a trusted source? Most of people who are using social media, they give rumors, and these rumors can really put you in a place where will not like. Is the content interesting enough for others to share? Like for the search of memes and also puns that or the daddy jokes that you all share. So the do's. What are the do's and don'ts of social media? Oh, sorry. Make sure you use photos or infographics for social media platforms. This will attract much more traffic, and also create custom images for statistics and your quotes. Make sure you share good news, victories, and solutions. Most probably for Extinction Rebellion, I'm sure you love doing this, sharing your victories or the actions that you're making on the ground. Yeah. Then share cheesy, funny, and weird content sometimes. Yeah, it makes the audiences happy and also feel like it's managed by a human, not a robot. Make sure you post twice on Facebook. Make sure you post on weekends, and use schedule post for Facebook and also for Twitter. And also you can use Twitter and make sure you tweet 2 to 8 times a day. Yeah. Make sure you do live feeds, share important news across multiple platforms, but never merge Twitter and Facebook. Also use comparative image. For this image up here, this is for an organization I volunteer at called Greenpeace. We did a river cleanup. So we had a before and after, and to be honest, it was amazing. Make sure you slide into DMs. Make sure you, if you have someone like you really like my work, or also like you see there are people and partners who you can partner with in an organization or any action, make sure you slide into their DMs, but be empathetic and also be careful on whom you enter into their DMs. Make sure you tag people, and I'm going to show you how to tag people both on all social media platforms that we're going to see on today. The don'ts. Now I need you to be keen here. Make sure you don't overuse the hashtags because it will look kind of spammy. But for Instagram, I'll come to that. Make sure you use as many hashtags as possible. Rely on videos, audios to engage fans. Make sure you share videos, but most of the people don't watch videos while on sound. So make sure you don't use sound when making videos. You can make infographics and everything that maybe go on in some few minutes, but don't use like audio. Never post a bear link. I'll come to that when making a trend on Twitter. Never post a bear link because it will attract spammers and your action might not be seen. Never tell your audiences to like something just because, yeah. Don't entertain any racism post. Make sure you don't be impersonal or rude. Always be positive in your language and have fun and be creative. Okay, so those are little social media rules. We'll share the link to this presentation for everyone who have registered. Then you'll go on to it and read it as your constitution.